even trippier. Alright, hello. Welcome back to Satisfactory. I am Maker Gaming, and yeah, this is going to be fun. For me, at least. So, I want to do a summary of what we're going to be doing. I mean, really, we're just going to be extending this tower up and doing a few things in between. There's going to be chapter headings here for the little breaks we take, just odd jobs I did while building the tower. So yeah, in this episode we are going to work on the tower, but before we do that, let me just finish up some of the central storage stuff I was working on. Well, that's as good a cut as any, I guess. Love that shape. Thanks for watching. Alright, I'm tired of waiting. I'm gonna get a few of these at least. So all I'm doing is putting smart splitters. I ran a belt, so that's concrete. This is iron plates. So we come in here, we say, so we're doing a sushi belt storage. We go overflow. And we're just gonna repeat that for a few of them, get these all oh, and also the only way this works is if the output can get out. So we actually need an awesome sink somewhere. Let's just go to places any. Nah, it's not enough room. Let's just say here for now. Alright, so we just need to keep track of what we have in there. Too bad we didn't make a door. It's really too bad, actually. Maybe we take one out. I think this is going to have to move over. And that should be a door. I don't feel like doing that right now, though. Okay, so now all I have to do is go connect this to a bunch of different storage container outputs. And we start from this side because as we run out, we're getting closer to where we keep them. Steel beams. Alright, and over here is where we collecting things from the delta. I'm getting some more use out of my belt corridors. Even using the outside, it's fine. Okay, on rewatching of these, I'm gonna get back here soon to organize these incoming belts. Sheesh. Why didn't it go? We did it! Man, we just added turbo fuel, we'd be set. I can't believe my mic was cut off here because I was very excited. This was a moment. Alright, so that's the two most important supplies. Let's build a tower. I got the first line done, which is awesome. We got our first green check on the right. And yeah, we got our first 7. I did some bottlenecks on a couple of them, like the screws. I put a Mark 1 belt somewhere in its line to keep it from bringing too many, clogging up the line. Of everything, we have concrete coming in the most, but yeah, we have the 3 copper basics, the 3 iron basics, and concrete now coming in on this first line. So yeah, I'll probably just keep continuing with this, and as I go, I'll do a line of 7 at a time or so. Let's work on the triangle a little. Also, we doubled this. We've almost gotten around. In terms of storage, we just need stators for 5 more. I could really end this any time. It'd probably be smart to get a good angle on this ladder. I just did a beam here, R, build mode, freeform, and went across to get that kind of angle, and then just shot it up from there. So I think this needs to be skinnier, or at the very least we'll make it skinnier up a little ways. Can't put foundations on the first block of an equilateral triangle, but we can go to the second one. Should come from both sides because I know these aren't exactly a multiple of 8. They're close, but like where would that overlap? See, it's just a barely overlap. Same here. I mean, it might be perfect, but so that was 6 from that side. That's 6 from that side. Let's just keep track of that. Just keep that middle one so that we are keeping track of it. And by doing it that way, we know everything is coming off square to basically everything except maybe the middle. You know what, please hold. What if we did, this would be a way to shrink the circle. But again, we want to go from the middle, right? I mean from the sides. I love just playing with the geometry. You can do so much just following lines and repeating the pattern around the whole shape. That, which one would be a better triangle going up? Because I think we're shrinking down on this level. Maybe we go one more. Let's see how this works. Yeah, I think that's going to work fine. I mean here. Yep, that works. Look at us. Finalizing some sort of tower shape. Materials, no problem these days. You know what? We could do a system over there where we drop a little, like a storage container into a merger going into that main line of our 7 items bringing in. And since we're right by all those materials over there in the delta, we could just have that as a thing that you slip in what you need a lot of at the moment. So, you know, if we're going to need 100,000 more iron plates, we go over there and just manually fill up that storage container, and then those would come in here on that line, taking priority over the other 6. Could be something. Oh, that's a little small. Should I have gone the bigger one? Too late? Alright, the trick, we're just throwing this in. Merge it here. Make it look ridiculous with this diagonal into a square. Love it. So yeah, this is now our quick input, right? So say we need a bunch of these, we come in here. And now the Mark III belt's going to prioritize that for a while over everything else, and we'll get a good surge of that going over there. We could do the same with iron pipes. These have turned out pretty helpful. I'm running all sorts of stuff in them, and a couple things to the side of them. Hey, we only need 4,000 of these for the assembly director system, so I mean we're well on our way. Almost 600. Psh, was that 15%? Nailing it. Alright, that triangle is way too small. It's gonna have to go one bigger than that. Boo. Same thing though. The marks are right next to each other, so it shouldn't be a problem getting a good triangle. Nice. Put that there as a reminder. Alright, I think I want to do both size triangles, and we'll just do the outer one with the glass frame. Yeah, I think that'll work. It's so fun to run and jet back out to judge the buildings. Alright, I did even more offline, and I think I need to, we're just going to call this episode done. We have definitely upgraded the tower. So let's talk a little bit, we got to get our signage out more. So here we go, I added some doors every 7, and this isn't optimal. Shouldn't have shown that on camera. I had to do a little bit of rigging up to get this light to be where I wanted it right here. But yeah, this is just to get back here to fix all these smart splitters. We're basically going to the plan is to bring everything in by 7s. So we brought the first tier 1 materials in. They're done. We've picked the next tier. It's quartz crystal, silica, quick wire, steel beam, steel pipe, plastic, and rubber. We have the first 5. We just have to add plastic and rubber, which isn't really a thing. We just got to run one more belt. Then we can check that one off, and next we'll start getting some of the tier 2 assembler products up. And yeah, we'll just move on from there. Add 7 at a time. Bring in a belt. Um, Maybe come up with a better way to show them off, but this is it for now. That's slowed down. Alright, so I was mostly playing without recording, but I thought this was significant, so might as well talk about it for a moment, wherever I put this. This has always been the fuel indicator for these oil rigs that I have out. So it's 20 fuel generators at 12 fuel, so that's 240. We have 600 crude oil coming out of there, which is turned into 400 fuel here, but we're only using 240. So that left side indicates that all of the fuel from these 5 units is being used, but this has never been used all the way. It gets kind of wasted because we don't have enough power coming off of it to utilize it all. So that's why we added the second one in the last episode, the second quadrant. And now I'm just connecting them up while also avoiding this. Real nice looking. Alright, we should have brought the pipe out some of the way. Maybe not. That's fine. How annoying. Didn't do it for any of them. I'll keep going on that. But anyways, what we have left is 13 fuel generators, so we have 20 more to power, 21 if we count the middle one. With 13, that leaves 8 more, so we'll use this other oil extractor right here to get that last 8 of fuel that we need for these 2 rigs. So I'll probably get all that done offline, and we'll come back and we'll have this extra, what, 150 times 20? 1? So yeah, I'll be back with more power. So here I'm adding a circle inside the ring to make a smaller guide ring if we need it anywhere going up design-wise. But first, I have to delete these white and black registration walls. They're way too distracting. I don't know why I put them up originally. I think it was background for something. Deleting 50 things at once always feels really good. Okay, back to the guide circle I was making before the dumb wall. So we just put that there for a guide for this wall. That will also be a guide. Oh man, a lot of repetitive work happening right now. My time-lapse trigger fingers going nuts over here. Catchphrase. I got distracted. White wall's got to go too. Get out of here. Okay, back to the task. So yeah, now we can add the 1 meter wall. That'll be our placeholder for any outer circle we need. Which I finally had an idea for. Gonna use some ramp walls, I think. Yeah, and then with the 1 meter wall, we just remove the extra wall below it. Yep, and then I looked around. It goes exactly through all of the 6 pillars I need. So yeah, it matches the hexagon to the circle. Good for design later. Who knows what we use it for? Alright, of course, we also have to do lights now. We need more repetitive work. And I hate the color, but I'm done with Control V for the moment, so we move on. Here, I wish I recorded more of this, but I wanted to start adding some sort of architecture here as like an entryway to the tower. Just more geometry, liven up the picture. Switch the numbers if I've even shown the numbers yet. And I did some color coding, so here we got orange, 4. That should say 3. It was 1 at one point. And that's 2, and 1's going to be over there. And we took this. We also brought in turbo fuel, just because that's what we need. It sucks jetpacking with regular fuel. So yeah, I upgraded to this. It's accurate. It's in order. So this is your guide. You come over here. If it's blue, concrete, first one, it's right there. Blue screws, it's the 4th one, right there. And each one will be like that. And then, I don't think that gets us even close to all the materials in the game, but it gets us through a lot of the tier 1 and 2 and maybe some 3. It's a good start. I'm not sure if this is noteworthy, but I'm never sure, so. I started doing some more work in here, just kind of free-forming here. Brought everything back below the beam before it was floating. I added this layer of glass windows and this layer of walls, painted them white, did it on all 3 sides. I like it, starting to feel more contained, but this thing is still open. We had to get rid of 2 of the staircases because they're blocked by the walls on those sides of the triangle, but that's okay also. Now I'm just kind of looking at a side, seeing what I like. And what I think I like is I did glass up here, same glass as this. And I'm thinking we continue that white streak, but one in. So I'll do that for a minute. Just holding control to do that. I don't think that's faster in any way. And I do like the way that gap looks from below, so we'll see if we're going to fill it up now that we have a white. Alright. Might as well keep going up with the white one. Alright, you know, from the very start of this, I always thought that hexagon was way too squat. And we're starting to get some height, so let's just go for height for a minute, just with these white ones. See what that does to everything. I think I'll like it. I like the way all these walls are not complete and they're behind and in front of each other and everything. I like the look that gets you from far. That's the reason for it. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Incredible luck we didn't die. Ooh. Why do I have a candy cane out, you say? I don't know. Don't know exactly what to do up there yet, so let's build a second third. Oh, I like that we'll be able to see all our structures down there. Next. Man, this is relaxing. No machines. Purple sky and white metal walls. Basic walls. Now is that just the 5 more up? Alright, let's see what we need. Oh man, look, it's a Pink Floyd album. I don't know that we've been this high. I like that we have builds pretty much everywhere. Alright. We can't not go up there. Yeah, so that's probably the easiest thing to do. Just go 2 in on each. That'll give us some sort of shape up here. And that actually just might be the shape we leave with. Something like that. Something like that. And then how far across is it? About 1.5. Let's go 2 options. We could go half foundation, halfway back. Like so. Just kind of tight. Or we could go, isn't there a... There's an up corner. Where's the down corner? Saw that on Mantic Sirs. Could do that, but then how do you go down all the way? I think that might be the smarter option. But let's go get the materials we need to make a third. And I should probably stop for now. Looks like we got an H and we got an M. That's a nice view. Look at that pentagon up there, made out of hexagons. South. Alright, I think the final decision is I like the triangular shape better, but not the spike. So let's just make it using regular foundations. What was that little glitchy thing? So let's do half foundations, 45 degrees. Like so. Doesn't meet, which I kind of like. So we'll keep it as long as it semi-matches in the other ones. Man, should we go Buzz Lightyear colors down the side? So we keep it open. Keep getting interesting. There you go. It's the kind of thing we're looking for. Oh, before I go down, I should try and get rid of some of this mess. Man, I think this is a good place to end. Whatever this episode has been. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna work on this some more. But a shape is coming to this tower. Organically. Trying to line up the different star pieces. Yeah, that's something, right? It's definitely something. This is the only side that is centered on the square. So let's do that to make it even trippier. Alright, let me get out of here. It's not south. I never get south right. That's south. I made that giant thing so I could remember south. Remember south. Oh, that's too skinny. Something else is going to have to keep coming up with it, for sure. I don't know, it is helping. We'll see what happens when we make it solid. Alright, I think we'll stop it there. And the next episode I'm going to expand the Titan Forest Factory. And then we'll move into actually building this up even more. And start making some batteries coming up after that. Links in the description for my Discord and my Patreon. And if anyone's interested, I have a community server. All the information is on the Discord. Yeah, thank you for watching.